Hi, welcome back to Kathy's Creole Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a barbecue chicken baked potato with all the fixings. The first step is to wash the potato. I use a little scrub brush like this to wash it, so I washed it and scrubbed it off. And then you dry it off because you want it dry when you add the little seasoning to it. It's not very much. And to make the skin crisp and let the steam escape, you're going to pierce it all over with a fork. That's all you're going to do. Just pierce it with a fork. Just like so. Just on both sides. Just pierce it all over so that that steam will escape and it'll cook the potato. And you also have to preheat the oven 400 degrees. And you're going to probably cook the potato anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour, depending on when you think it's done, you stick a fork in it, and if it goes through easily, that means it's done. So that's the first thing you do. You pierce the potato with a fork. Then you take some oil. I just got some regular cooking oil, and you brush it with oil, with the cooking oil. You just brush it all over with the cooking oil, just like so. Just gonna brush it all with the cooking oil. And then we're going to take kosher salt. The reason we use kosher salt is because it's a much coarser salt and it'll stick to it a lot better. So we're going to do that. Just rub it all over. The kosher salt all over, just like so. And this kind of seasons the skin and makes it crisp and delicious. So I'm going to put that one on the pan. And I'm going to do the other two. And when I have them all done, we'll pop them in the oven. So let me get the other two done, and then we'll pop them in the oven. As you can see, I have them all prepared in a small shallow pan with rims on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop it in the oven, and I'm gonna put the timer on 60 minutes, because that's how long you wanna cook it. You wanna cook it for 60 minutes. So cooking time. 1 hour, that's it. Just cook it for 60 minutes. So we're gonna let it cook, and I wanna have a little chat with you guys. So I've been making my videos. I'm gonna need you guys to like my videos and share my videos and invite people to sign up for my YouTube channel, Kathy's Creole Kitchen. I love to read the comments that you guys give me. It helps me to keep going. So keep doing it. Keep leaving comments, keep telling your friends about my YouTube page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and by all means, keep watching. So we're gonna let this potato bake for 1 hour, and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna check to see if it's done. And if it's done, we'll go to the next step. Okay, so to prepare the chicken, what we're gonna do is we're going to boil it. So I have thawed out some chicken breasts that I have cleaned and separate it. So as soon as I can get this paper off of it, yeah. So we're just going to put it on the cutting board, and we're going to season it with salt and pepper, and that's going to do it. So let's put it there. Let's get, I've already got some salt here. We can use the same kosher salt that I used for the potato. Just sprinkle the kosher salt on each side. Like so. Because you're gonna put it in the water, so it might look like a lot of pepper, but it's really not. So we're gonna get a little black pepper and sprinkle it on like so. But remember, we're putting it in water, so it's gonna boil off pretty much. So you heavily coat it. And you put it in the water. And you add a little more salt to the water, a dash. And then sprinkle in some more black pepper. And you put it on the stove and boil it until it gets tender. I don't know, bring it to a boil, and then when it gets tender, we're going to separate it and pull it apart like pulled chicken. So let's get the chicken done, and I'll get back to you. I've been boiling the chicken, and in the meanwhile, I made some barbecue sauce, but that's a lesson for a different day. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna take my boiled chicken out off the fire. Let's see if it's tender enough. Yes, it's lovely. So we're gonna take the pieces out. And if you want, you can save the juice from the chicken and use it for broth. You can let it cool off and save it for a later date and use it for broth. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we've got the boiled chicken out. I can turn the fire off my barbecue sauce that I made too so I don't burn it. Oh, hang on, I need my apron, guys, because I'll have this all over me. Okay, so I've got the chicken shredded, and I'm actually going to brown it on the stove for a little bit just to give it that little extra taste. So I'm gonna put a little oil in the bottom of a skillet, and we're gonna put it on the fire, turn the heat on, get that skillet warmed up with that oil in it, and we're going to put the chicken in there and get it all cooked up for it. Just to give it a little bit of the more of a smoky taste because I didn't grill it. Now you can do this with chicken that you put on the grill, or you can do it with pork. You can pull pork and do it. You can take the chicken and cut it in little chunks, but I personally prefer the chicken shredded. So let's get it in the skillet and fry it, just brown it up a little bit. Let's get this in here before I spill it on the floor. Okay, got that in there. And we're just going to stir it back and forth and get a little brown on it. That's all I'm gonna do is get a little brown on it. So let me do that. We're probably gonna do that about 5 minutes. That's it. Okay, so we're gonna get the potatoes out of the oven. And as you see, they turned out quite nicely. The peeling is crunchy and it's still got the salt on it, so it looks very good. Came out good. Let's get a plate. And we're going to get one on a plate here. Very nice. We're going to get a knife. And we're going to open it up. Oh, yes. And so how you're going to do this to get the potato, you're going to take it after you open it up, and you're going to just kind of squeeze it. And we're going to get a fork, and we're going to separate the potato from the skin a bit, and we're just going to kind of mush it around. Now, I have all my fixings up here that I like to use on a baked potato. But you see how beautifully it's separated, and I've cooked it in a 400-degree oven for 1 hour. So the first thing I like to do is I like to get a bit of barbecue sauce, and actually, well, first I'm going to put a couple of pats of butter in here. Let's get the butter on it, all nice and pretty. Then I'm going to put some barbecue sauce. This is my own special recipe barbecue sauce, but that's for another day. So we're going to put that on it. And then I'm just going to get some of the shredded chicken, like so. And I'm going to place it on there, nice and delicious. And I like jalapeno and banana pepper. So I'm going to put a little jalapeno, a little banana pepper on it, and that's good for me. I have some vegan sour cream here. You could put normal regular sour cream. I'm putting a little vegan sour cream on here. And of course, I'm going to put some vegan cheddar cheese. I like to use vegan products. It's easier on my tummy. So let's get that on there. Let's smash it all in there. And it looks delicious. Take a look. Just like so. Let's take a little bite. Get all the wonderful taste in there. It is absolutely delicious. If you're like me and you like potatoes and you like all the fixings that go with it, this is perfect. Just make you and your family a baked potato for dinner with all the deliciousness in it. And you can make a side dish like a vegetable or something like that. But this is what I like. I want to thank you guys for watching me on my YouTube channel, Kathy's Creole Kitchen. And join me again for the next episode. And we'll see what we're making then. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe to my page, Kathy's Creole Kitchen, and like my videos. Thank you guys so much, and y'all have a great weekend. Bye-bye.